Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Yeah. I am tired. Hello. Ah, dear god. Oh. It is. What is it? Thursday. It is Thursday. Right. I normally don't stream today, but I do because I had planned to stream yesterday, but something came up, and by something I mean my granddad just asked me to help him out with stuff, and that happened to just fall right on my usual stream time, and I don't want to stream in the evenings anymore. Honestly, now that I'm like just regularly streaming in the afternoon, evening streams sound so tedious and so like I don't like them anymore. it's I don't know. I feel like if I stream in the evening, then number one, I cannot trust my Wi-Fi to work during those times, because the last 2 or 3 times I've tried, it didn't really work that well. And number 2, I don't know, I feel like streaming in the evening now is I don't know, it's weird. It's like I start at, I don't know, somewhere between 6 and 8 maybe, and then I'm done at like 11. And at that point it's like, what the fuck, like what else is there left to do? Like at that point I'm just like exhausted and I don't want to do anything, which kind of sucks because I usually do most of my things at night. So I have grown to prefer these afternoon streams a lot more. What is? Oh, never mind. Never mind. What? Something sounds. Wait, is that on my end? That might be on my end. As long as it's not on stream or anything, it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, we're streaming today. We are. I'm not gonna be. Wait, no. I'm not gonna be streaming on I do want to, after this one, I do want to get at least one more stream in for the week. It's not gonna be Saturday because I have an exam on that day, and I want to take that day to like probably prepare and all that stuff. I want to have that day completely free. It'll be either tomorrow or Sunday. We'll see. I don't know. I might go back to just doing 3 streams per week for a while. I don't know. We'll have to see. I feel like 4 streams a week is it's getting a little much. I might do it every now and then, but for the time being, we might just go back to 3 streams a week, and which would be like Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday or something, or Monday, Wednesday, and Friday or Saturday, depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah. We have today's stream and we have tomorrow or Sunday stream, which, assuming we can finish this case today, which by God I hope. I feel like now it's gotta be done soon. It has to be done soon. We're gonna hopefully finish case 3 today. And probably gonna get started on case 4 on with the next stream. I feel like that should work. Yeah. Or maybe I don't know. I'll have to see. I do want to get through these games as fast as I can while, you know, still taking my time. But I don't know, maybe in the coming, like, streams, I'll take one of these to kind of do something else to, you know, switch it up a little. But I don't know. I'll have to see. Right now, I think it's not the game itself that I'm getting a little fed up with. I think it is just this case, and that might really just be because, again, I know I've gone through these games once already, and this case is the one I kind of remember the most about. So it might not be as fun to me because, like, there's even the I don't know. This case is a little weird. It is not my favorite. It is not my favorite. And I guess, you know, it is third case syndrome. Although I will say I preferred the third case of the last game much more than I do this one, I think. I think it's also just the characters that I'm not too attached to. I like Juniper and, you know, Athena and Apollo. And maybe it is... I don't want to say it's because we're playing as Athena, because I like Athena, I do. But compared to Apollo in particular, I don't know. Like, she doesn't hit as much as Apollo and Phoenix just yet. And I guess that and I guess that's fine, because this is our first case really like from her POV the whole time. So I guess it's fine. Okay. Now. Ow! I hit my elbow. That hurts. Ouch. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Now, that being said... Nope, that's the wrong thing. Okay, we're back. Now, it is time for the trial. All right, we did stop in the middle, or well, in the middle of the trial. So we're gonna get back to that. O'Connor's mood matrix. I don't know how far we are into it, but I do want to finish it today. I do. Okay. Let's see. Where were we? Oh yeah, Hugh confessed that he was actually the one who did everything. Right. Right. He was trying to take the fall again. So let's see. You won't believe this, but I used a body double. Oh, we're off to a great start. Oh dear. Drago, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Oh boy. Okay, from the first line. That wasn't the real me at the mock trial. That means I didn't almost lose. My body double almost did. I slipped out stealthily while my double took care of the trial. I had the run of the campus. In short, I'm the killer. Juniper's innocent. No one's... The silence! I have a question I was hoping the defense and prosecution might help answer. Is it just me, or does the witness's testimony make no sense at all? I'll give him a B for effort. Persona 5 Royal is officially an addiction of mine. I get it. I get it. That's just what it does to you. How far are you now, Drago? How far did you get in the 3 or so days? No, it's not just you, Your Honor. All I got from listening to that was a headache. Yeah, that was just plain weird, especially the whole thing about the body double. Well, I'm relieved it's not just me. And the prosecution. Your boldness, summon an ambulance this instant. The witness is stark, raving mad. Jesus! Yes, I think that will be for the best. Now then, let's pretend that never happened and move on to my verdict. Oh, you know what? I gotta respect Hugh for trying. I gotta give him credit for trying. It may be a poor attempt, but it is an attempt nonetheless. You people don't believe me? It's not a matter of not believing you, it's more along the lines of questioning your sanity. Yeah, the Funny Farm just called. They want their genius back. Pfft. Shut your pie holes. The intellect of a genius transcends even logic. Besides, don't you guys have that weird device for a testimony like this? got a weird device, and I don't waste him on ridiculous testimonies. Easy there, Tiger. Think of it this way. We don't want a verdict to be passed just yet. So how about we give Widget a try? Time for good old stalling. I'm 30 hours in according to Steam, and I'm on the part where Yusuke unlocked his persona. Oh, it's Madarame's palace. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yusuke's awakening might be one of my favorites. It's a really good awakening. It's really, honestly, all of them are good. All of them are very good. But yeah, that's the second palace, so yeah, no, 30 hours fits. Well, this is against my better judgment, but I'd like to conduct a short therapy session. Your better judgment? Well, I'm the judge and it's far beyond mine, yet I find it hard to say no. Well? Prosecutor Blackwell, I trust you have no objections? Prosecutor Blackwell? What do you mean he's gone? The prosecutor said rubbish, we will be on a straw that left with Detective Fulbright. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, also, oh, they're going on a walk together. How sweet. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's good. They're going on a little trial date, even leaving Taka with the judge. The judge can pet sit Taka while they're out on their little walk. Oh, that's great. How does he get away with stuff like that? Then I'll interpret that as meaning he has no explicit objections. I'm sorry, I can't. I love that. Look at that. Look at Taka scratching himself. Alright, Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your therapy session. Also, Morgana, can burn in hell? No! No! I love Morgana. I love Morgana. Morgana is one of those characters that you either like or you hate, and like gameplay-wise, I get it. As a character, I like Morgana. I do. But I don't want to go too much into it because I feel like I'd be spoiling some stuff. But I love Morgana. He's my silly, goofy little guy. My bratty, petty little guy. I've seen my share of crazy trials, but this one takes the cake. Does it? Yeah, I guess it could be worse. Yeah. Or no, that makes sense. Yeah, no, I guess this. Well, I mean, you had your last case, which was, I would argue, weirder, but you know what? That's just me. Oh. Okay. Why the joy mark? Is it because like he thinks he's covering for Juniper, maybe? I used a body double. That wasn't the real me at the mock trial. That means I didn't almost lose, my body double did. Slipped out stealthily while my double took care of the trial. I had to run off the campus. In short, I'm the killer. Juniper is innocent. I feel like you shouldn't be happy while saying this, but that's... I like Morgana, but only the real world version, and this is the biggest difference of how much I like a character between two versions of the same character. Interesting. What's the big difference? Like, is it just like the appearance? Like, is it just Morgana's metaverse appearance, or just... Interesting, interesting. Honestly, I think I'll just go... Wait, what's causing happiness? Right, that's the thing, what's causing happiness? I would assume Juniper. Woods. Right? Yeah. Okay, that was fairly easy. Mr. O'Connor, yesterday you said that you didn't really care about Miss Woods anymore. True, you did say that. I forgot about that. Yeah, well, Juniper reported my secret to Professor Court. His secret? Oh, the bribe. She wanted nothing to do with me because I had disappointed her. That's why I don't care about her anymore. I was never trying to protect her. So you say. My confession was always about one thing and one thing only, the truth. Mr. O'Connor, you feel great happiness in the fact that you might help set Miss Woods free. So much so that it overshadowed all of your other emotions. What are you? I can hear it clearly now, Mr. O'Connor. The discord you've been trying to suppress. People don't normally feel like you do when you confessed. So Hugh really was trying to protect Juniper. I'm sure of it. Hugh's feelings for her are the real deal. But that means his confession is... Simon? I'm assuming Simon. Finally figured out the obvious, have we? Yep, there he is. Welcome back. How was your walk? The metaverse version... Metaverse version has, hydrocephalus? Is that how I pronounce that? And if I hear, looking cool Joker, I will commit genocide. Looking cool Joker. Yeah. That being said, Morgana is like gameplay wise, he's a great character. He's a top tier healer. Every P5R playthrough, I always have Morgana in my team because he's an amazing healer. Why, Prosecutor Blackwell, you're back. The confession was naught but a lie, save for the part about being in the mock trial. Can we all agree now that the killer is the one in charge of the audio, i.e. the accused? Why couldn't you have taken a longer stroll? No, you haven't unraveled the genius of my body double trick yet. You can't be serious. Do you really expect us to believe you had a body double? Yes I do. But if you think I didn't, then prove it. Either we quit here and Juniper is found guilty, or we play along with Hugh's delusion. Let's go with the least worst choice, but first let me update his testimony. Oh, dear God. Why are you surprised? Why were you surprised at your own testimony? Uh-huh. Okay, nothing. Uh-huh. Sadness. Also, I don't like a fucking cat simping on a teen girl. I mean, yeah, the simping is meh. The simping is meh. I mean, to be fair, Morgana is... I mean, I don't know how... We don't know how old Morgana is a creature. He's a creature, and I mean, he's a cat, but sure. Yeah. Nah. Honestly, I've seen worse. I've seen weirder and worse, so you know what? I don't really care about that too much, personally. Okay, let's see here. Okay, the strong happiness makes sense. A little bit of sadness. A little bit of sadness, huh? In short, I'm the killer. I don't know, the fact that he himself seems to be surprised is weird. But apparently that's not it. Nope, that is not it. Okay. Oh, really, my guy? I should have brought my dictionary to court. Okay, that was the first hunch, but I guess that's fine. What, the sadness of the futility of your actions? Okay, then in that case, I'm gonna hone in on the sadness thing. In short, I'm the killer. Let's try this. Nope, that's not it either. Okay. Okay, worth a shot? Worth a shot, so it's neither of those. Okay, I mean, I can get to the strong joy again. Yeah, no, I didn't think that would be it. Maybe I gotta look for something missing then. 1 second, 1 moment. Okay, we're back. God, this beeping gets annoying. I'm the killer. Why are social stats so hard to raise? They take a while. Yeah. My advice is like, you don't really need to level up your knowledge as much, or is it the knowledge stat? Like the knowledge stat? You don't really need to actively level that one up. I think that one can just come naturally, like through getting the class questions right. I would definitely say, honestly, I can give a lot of tips on like Persona 5 and the social, like the social stats and the confidence and stuff. I know this game inside out at this point. So like, if you need some tips or anything, hey, I'll be happy to give some. So then I took care of the trial. It is weird that there's nothing here. That is kind of weird. Maybe? Oh yeah. Okay, that was a guess. That was a guess. I feel like he should have been like happy at that, no? If it really was someone else. Or relieved or whatever, you know? I didn't almost lose, you say. Very odd. You exhibited happiness the entire time except during this statement. You don't know when to give up. Wait, now that I think about it... No, don't. Stop making stuff up. When I left the lecture hall... It was during Professor Means' pre-trial speech. Okay. That's when I moved the body. Then I slipped back in just before the... So suddenly there's no double? None? So you're saying you were there the moment your double was about to lose? Yes, I was. Naturally, I wasn't happy when I saw that. Oh, that's what he's saying. Oh, okay. In any case, I was at the far end of the lecture hall behind the screen. I figured no one would see me if I came and went through the doors there. Sykes-Stono, how much longer will you indulge him in this charade? As long as I need to get my not guilty verdict. So we might be here for a while. Well, it's true that none of the audience might see him go through either of those doors. The faculty seats on the balconies are a different story and have a splendid view. I thought you could do better than that. The lawyer's bench is on the right side when facing the front hall. When facing the front of the hall. I used the door on the right side near the lawyer's bench. That means my movements were only visible to someone on the left balcony seat. But that seat was empty at the time, which is only natural. After all, it belonged to Professor Korch, and as we all know, she was already dead by then. Wait a minute. That seat... left balcony seat. So the one in the flashback would be... Okay, hold on. Is that... That's the screen. Wait a minute, no! No, it's not. That's means a seat. Right? If it was like the seat that was highlighted there, that is not quartz. Or wait, no. Wait, yes, wait, no, wait. Wait, hold on. Can we see any whispering analysis? Wait. Or am I misthinking? I'll just keep going. That can't be right. An empty balcony seat on the left side contradicts this piece of evidence. Empty balcony seat on the left side. Or wait, am I right? Objection! The school's butler did it! Welcome in, Nova! Hope you're doing well today. I feel like it would be like this, right? I have no idea where this contradiction is going, but I don't have any other moves at this point. Guess I'll just have to follow it and see where this takes me. You said the left balcony seat was empty, but was it really? Yeah, no, that would be fucking Means' seat. I saw it with my own eyes, it was definitely empty. But what about this diagram? Look at this diagram. According to this, Professor Means was supposed to be seated in the left balcony seat. But if you left the lecture hall during his pre-trial speech, he would have been standing there at his seat, addressing the students and faculty. No, this can't be right. Jesus Christ, we're only down to 80? You do no one any favors by exposing the falsities of his confession. Hold on there, buddy. I've told plenty of lies so far, but this part is true, I tell you. He's like, of all the bullshit I've been making up in these past 10 minutes, this one isn't. There was nobody in the left balcony seat. You gotta believe me. Doesn't seem like he's lying this time. Okay, Mr. O'Connor, let's have you testify again, but this time don't spare any details. You got it. I'll repeat it as many times as you'd like. I mean, my ingenious escape act warrants repeating, considering I'm the real killer. Okay, buddy. All I really care about is whether that seat was empty or not. The second floor was deserted. Why won't you believe me? It's true, I tell you. Okay. Not the back door that I'm noticing. Then all I had to do was go through the empty... Why are you sad? Was go through the empty audio control room. It leads to the hallway, so I was perfectly capable of moving the body. Why? This is weird. Okay, hold on. Back door and then control room. Okay. Went through there and then through control. Huh. I feel like this is... Yeah, that's weird. He just really hates the audio room. He confessed to a girl in there and got shot down. That's why that's why just being in that room makes him sad. I detected powerful sadness and fear right after you said this part. It's as if you said something you shouldn't have. What's wrong with you? A lot of things. You shouldn't reveal a person's inner feelings for all to see. You suggested I do this. Mr. O'Connor, it's you who is revealing your inner emotions by the way you speak. Plus, I have a good idea about why you're feeling sad. You're a horrible person. Can you just leave me be? You said that you went through the empty audio control room, but that's not true, is it? There was someone who returned from there once Professor Means finished his speech. Phoenix. Clavier Gavin! See, he looks totally fine in this portrait. Like, he looks just as handsome as he did in the last game and in this little portrait. God, they did him so dirty. Wait, what is it? What did I say? Juniper Woods, Butler Woods. Also, why did they allow him to bring bow and arrows into court? That is a good question, but considering they haven't... I mean... That is a good question. Kangaroo court. Circus court. Yeah, this guy has a the thing, the wrapped up thing is his bow and arrow. He just has that with him. I know you realized there was a problem with your statement as you were saying it. That's why you felt so uneasy. If the audio control room really was empty, that would mean Miss Woods was roaming around the campus. Doesn't that one dude keep using a sword though? Funnily enough, if you mean the prosecutor on the other side, funnily enough, he doesn't have a sword. My man's is cutting things up in the air with presumably just the force, with just the force of his finger slashes. Although personally, I do like to believe that he just carries like a stack of tiny blades that he just throws. That's what I like to believe. That he just has a whole stack of mini blades. Dude's a One Piece character, for real. He found Clavier Gavin in the audio room, stealing the mock trial script. You're right, that's it. I said that. Mr. O'Connor, if you really want to protect Miss Woods, just tell the truth. If you believe in her, revealing the truth is the same as protecting her. Juniper's innocent, that's the truth. I lost count. What's that? 8, 9, 10? Whatever. But in this dark age of the law, the truth can be easily twisted to serve anyone's needs. And the end justifies the means. Ah! Your only choice is to fight back with lies. Hugh's heart won't hold out under this battle between truth and lies. Is there something I can do to make him recant his false testimony? Sheriff Pumpkin, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I fear nothing now that I have lost everything. Go ahead, Prosecutor Blackwell. Cut me down if you wish. I thought you'd never ask. With you gone, we may swiftly proceed to a verdict. And there go the shackles! Bam! There they are! He broke out of his shackles again! You know what? Gotta give him credit. It's the first time this case. I don't want to be the poor accountant down at the detention center. Also, in one of Robin's animations, she breaks plates. Does she make them on the spot, or do they just allow her to bring a stack of plates? That is also true. That's a good question. Does she just have them with her? And if so, where? Gonna go on my phone. Don't have almost phone. Oh, your battery's almost out. Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you for stopping by, Yubito. That's a good question. Where does Robin get the plates? Hugh O'Connor. In deference to your valor, I will limit your suffering with one clean blow. Could you wait just one moment before you cut him down? Before you kill him, can you wait a second? Aye, there it is. Do not come. What did he say? Do not come in between a samurai and his foe, Sykes-Dono. I never learned about this in law school. Careful, prosecutor. Remember that shocking experience you had last time? Ooh! Wow! Oh, damn. Okay, Apollo. I still think that's a very dirty tactic. And highly unethical. But you know what? For now, I guess it works. Very well. Golden Boy may live for now. Enough already, Mr. O'Connor. Miss Woods would never want you to protect her this way. She values the friendship between the three of you more than anything. That's where you're wrong. She doesn't feel anything for me now. But what does it matter anymore? I might as well tell you everything. Yes, please? This is no doubt news to you, but I am not and never was a genius. What do you mean this is no doubt news to... Remove that doubt, and you're right. This is no news to us. Sorry, but I already knew. Me too. And don't forget me. Though in all fairness, it was pretty obvious. I thought he was a genius at first, but stuff he said was crazy. No need to rub it in, just shut up and listen. Antos, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Oh god, hold on. I need a sip of water. Okay. It all started several days ago. I accidentally learned that my parents have been paying good money for my grade. Ace Attorney 2 spoilers incoming. So, this school just has like a history of bribery. Because I remember, wasn't Sebastian the exact same? Both Hugh and Sebastian had their parents just pay or, you know, bribe teachers to give their kids like top scores and everything. Damn. Damn. Oh. But that's bribery. So the bribery wasn't Hugh's idea. All of my perfect scores were the product of cold, hard cash. Not genius. Even worse, when I confronted my parents about it over the phone, that was what Juniper heard. Juniper overheard me. Oh my, what a terrible misunderstanding. I I've been living a lie. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm no genius. I'm completely worthless. Oh dear. A perfect 0. Hugh. Even so, I still wanted to make it up to Juniper for disappointing her like that. That's why I wanted to clear her name by pinning the blame on me. I mean, she probably hates me now, so it'll be a relief for her to see me locked away. If you were trying to help her, then why did you testify against her? You were the one who told me to tell the truth yesterday. So I thought if I did, it would help her. He wasn't trying to provoke us? It looks like we seriously misunderstood him in more ways than one. At the detention center yesterday, Junie was in tears when she opened up to me. But the truth is, the friendship between the 3 of them is still rock solid. If there were something that could help me prove that to Hugh... Right. I know. What about that proof of friendship they mentioned? I wonder where or what it is. Oh, yeah. That was him. It's handmade, and there's only one like it in the world. Ooh. Ooh, what's this? Ooh. Oh, I like this OST. Maybe it's... No, that's definitely it. That band around his neck. Mr. O'Connor, that band around your neck. Oh, Jesus. That's your proof of friendship, isn't it? Proof of friendship? Is that anything like a proof of purchase bark? Not now. Your Honor, not now! In court, evidence is everything. That's why the 3 friends created friendship bands. Goddamn. It's the evidence that proves their friendship. Oh, very interesting. And chic. If they have doubts about their friendship, they can look to the proof they have on hand. That's why Mr. O'Connor's hand always goes to his neck when he is pressured. True. They brat at each other. That would be some friendship. It proves he still has feelings of friendship towards the other 2. It doesn't matter if I wear it of those 2. But they feel the same way too. I know they wear their friendship bands somewhere. Junie and Robin must both feel the same as Hugh. I just know it. Everything Hugh said leads me to believe that. In fact, he may have also just told me that the others wear their proof of friendship where they're easy to touch. All we have to do is think back to their testimonies. Ready? Oh yeah! Where would Juniper's be? Miss Newman holds her arm when pressured. Oh yeah, it's her wrist. And Miss Woods holds her wrist. I know Miss Woods very well. She would never abandon her friendship with you over something like this. And taking the blame for her will only succeed in making her terribly sad. cutscene.
Chishi, お前が3人のために作ってくれたあの友情のアクセサリー。お前たちが忘れても僕は大切に。
おー。
レイ君。
No.
Lei!
How did you get here? How did you get here?
とっくに失ったと思っていたのに。
I will say that scream was better than in English. I will say that scream was a lot better than the English dub. Let's get myself back up here. Okay. The three sunning of the school. I can get Phoenix's hair. Apollo's hair is probably possible too with a lot of hair gel. How the hell does Athena's hair stay perfectly still and to the side? Both on her ponytail and her fringe. Fringe. I told you, she's got the Yu-Gi-Oh hair. She's got Yu-Gi-Oh physics. It just works like that. I didn't kill anyone, and I didn't have a body double. I didn't move the body, I didn't even see it. And it may look like I'm speed reading. Zen and the art of mastering the bar exam, but I haven't read a single word. Well, you could have fooled me. In fact, you did. Wires from the ceiling, that's it. You. So, Miss Sykes, can I place my trust in you? I'm going to save Junie. So yes, you can place your trust in me. Then am I to understand that the witness is recounting his confession? Yes. Hell yeah! A most roundabout trial. I much prefer the turnabout variety myself. He said the thing! Now we are back to the fact that there was but one suspect who lacked an alibi. Ba 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 ba. Hold your horses there. Which is, in the end, the truth you've been seeking this entire time. So we're back to square one. Now I'm exhausted and depressed. When are you? Is that a new development? Or is that not your usual state? At least one of the two, I'm pretty sure. It probably doesn't matter at this point, but I might as well update the mood matrix. Huh? Does this mean... Further resistance is futile. The time for a verdict is nigh. Please wait. What sort of devilry are you up to now? What if our client wasn't the only one without an alibi? The trial would continue, right? Well, yes, I suppose it would. But after such a thorough investigation, does such a person really exist? Yes, we found someone. It may have seemed like a major roundabout, but Mr. O'Connor's testimony has cracked this case. There's no more noise. He was telling the truth now. During the mock trial, the balcony seat opposite him really was empty. Which means there is one person unaccounted for. Hell yeah! Besides Junie, the only other person without an alibi during the mock trial is... Everyone prepare your fake gasps. Prepare your pretend surprise. Mr. Greek statue himself. The balcony seat was empty. That much is true, isn't it, Mr. O'Connor? That's right. How many times do I have to say it? So basically, Professor Means wasn't where he was supposed to be during the mock trial. Need I remind you, every last soul in the lecture hall heard him deliver his speech? I know, and that's not a dispute here. Now, let me explain how a speech could be given from an empty seat. It was... Well, now that we're not in emotional territory anymore, I might as well fuck around. He was hiding. The speech was given from a hidden location. It explains why the witness didn't see anyone. Fine. Let us entertain your notion. How would this affect the trial? Why does everything have to be about the trial? There's more to life than winning. If the defense is not interested in the trial, she can go practice law in the hall. Whoops. It was given later. He just did it later. They ran out of time, so the speech was given later. Stop right there. Everyone in that room heard the speech that preceded the mock trial. But it was given later. They couldn't have heard it before it was given. The only explanation is everyone there only thought they'd heard the speech. It was a mass hallucination. Miss Sykes, I don't really think I'll give you a penalty. I believe I actually will. I don't really think I'll give you... Okay, yeah, I read that wrong, but... Okay. It was pre-recorded. What if the speech was pre-recorded? That's the only way the speech could have been delivered from an empty balcony seat. Wait, are you accusing Professor Means? That's insane. Is it? I mean, he's the one who gave me the tape recorder. Take this to the police, he said, and tell them you found it. And you weren't gonna tell us about that. I mean, if you were supposed to. Wait a second. Mr. O'Connor, did you just say that Professor Means gave that phony recording to you? Phony? The defense will refrain from hurling unsubstantiated allegations. Oh, I said he gave it to me, but what do you mean it's phony? Wow, who could have seen this development? The voice shouting, "You're a goner," as recorded in this tape, was dubbed in onto it using a line our client said in the mock trial. Why, this is an extremely crucial piece of evidence. Professor Means gave Hugh the phony tape. If that's really true, then Professor Means has guilt written all over him. Your Honor, the defense moves to call Professor Aristotle Means to the stand. Oh, shut up! No, you don't. The seat was never empty. It was but an oversight by our dullard of a witness. Says who? An inmate who was formerly a surgeon once told me something. He said it's often all too easy to overlook critical symptoms. That is not the same thing. Well, we're not going to overlook this oversight. If the speech was pre-recorded, the basis for If the speech was pre-recorded, the basis for suspecting our client would be shattered. Let's check with Professor Beans and see whether the empty seat was a witness oversight. A verdict without first looking into that would be inconceivable! That's enough, both of you. Now, here's my opinion on the matter. While a surgeon overlooking critical symptoms is a problem, a witness's oversight too must not be overlooked. Thus, as to the matter of whether Professor Means was or was not in his faculty seat, I believe we must ask the professor himself. I agree. Professor Means should be here in the gallery today. Do as you please. Alright, I'm guessing we're getting a recess. Oh, no, he's just here. Okay, well, we're gonna take a small break here. Teeny tiny break. And after that, we're gonna get into... Oh dear. And after that, we're gonna get into cross-examining this bastard. Oh. Okay. I'll be back in like 10-ish minutes. And we're back! Wait. And we're back! There we go. There we go. Yeah. Zen, welcome in, and you want me to call you Arju? Is that, do I just go with that? Do I just go with that name? Or Cat? Or R? Or Jew? Well. Eating tortellini right now? Nice. What time is it? It's too early for dinner. It's fine. We can finish this up and then we'll be good. I am hoping for another 2 hours at most, but who the fuck knows at this point? Okay. Let's fucking go. Finally the okay part. We'll see. Smash on the judge! You know what? Sure. I respect it. I think. I respect it. Sort of. Will you please state your name and occupation for the record? Certainly, I am Aristotle Means. Oh dear. I teach the lawyer course at Themis Legal Academy, and let me add that while I welcome any opportunity to assist you with the trial, I don't care for this undue suspicion. Don't worry, Professor, we're just interested in the mock trial video right now. Would? Wait, Means or the judge? I understand one of them. We just need to take another look at that speech you gave. Can we count on your cooperation in this? Very well, if that's all you're interested in, please proceed, Miss Sykes. We need to find some sort of evidence that shows the speech was pre-recorded. Spoiler, by the way, I think someone's guilty. I don't know. Look at the guy. Well, not this guy. Let's roll the video. I don't know. I think he looks like a friendly fella. Jonas, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Okay. Good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today. The mock trial, the crown jewel event of the school festival, will begin shortly. When I was a student, I too could hardly wait for this day to come. Oh no, I'd forgotten how long and boring his speech was. Wake me up once this is over. Hey, no fair! The experiences of our youth have a powerful and profound effect on our adult. 2 hours later. Ah, you there! Wake up! Pay attention! Huh? I'm awake! Isn't that right, Your Honor? What? I'm awake too! Wide awake, see? Him. My guy meant it. He meant it. He was like, you know what? Fucking wake me up when you're done. Oh, my guy's just actually asleep. That's wonderful. That is amazing. The shaders for the 3D models are really neat. Gives it that 2D feeling. I do like. I feel like the models, because this is, I think, the first game they did in 3D, the models are a little clunky here and there, but they don't look bad. They look fine. Scutzilla, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, man. And they don't even comment on it. They're just like, yep, he's out. Once again, our pure white lady justice will be watching over all of you today. Pay attention and you may make a difference one day. Now let the mock trial begin. Faye, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today. That is about it. One of my better speeches, if I do say so myself. I even saw some of our students with tears in their eyes. Yeah, let's go with that. He's obviously not familiar with the phrase bored to tears. Listen. Oh, he's awake. Listen, Sykes-Dono, if you have subjected me to this epic study in tedium without purpose— Oh, come on, you got a power nap out of it! Taka will feast on your tongue after I've cut it out. Eek! Eagle America! Funnily enough, this man is British. We've got a British man with a hawk. Waleed, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. But you were asleep the whole time! Well, Miss Sykes, did you notice anything strange about that speech? Could I please hear that last part again? Our pure white lady justice will be watching over all of you. Here, I finally found what we needed. Professor Means, I have only one question about your speech. Why does that last part we just heard contradict with this? That does not look white to me. Bored to tears is reality to me. If I get really bored, my eyes start tearing up. Yeah, no, like, I mean, I think that's just a natural reaction to get teary-eyed when you yawn. Speaking of which. Huh. Like right now. The professor said that the pure white Lady Justice would be watching over them. But the Lady Justice in the video isn't even close to being white. It's as gold can be. You are so unsettling. I once ate a food so boring, so bland, it put me to tears. No shot. I'm not sure I can wrap my jaw around that to test its authenticity. I didn't say it was made of gold, Your Honor. Now, it's true that this statue is pure white, but it broke before the mock trial began. The one you see here is its replacement. Excessive desk slams. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh, well, that's a shame on every count. Ironically, this golden statue sticks out like a sore thumb compared to the white one. I mean, I'm gonna be honest here, I wouldn't have noticed it if he hadn't explicitly mentioned it during the speech. Meaning the professor wouldn't have made a mistake in its color if he'd been present. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. It seems that I have caused some confusion, but it was merely an oversight on my part. Also, I cannot get over the what do you call that? The badge, I guess, thingy on his suit. It looks like it's screaming. It looks like it's screaming for help. Like, it seems that I've caused some confusion. The statue was in the middle of the room. How could you not know what it looked like? Athena looks like an egg omelet. I don't know why, but I agree. Somehow, yeah. It's very tough. Do not insult Ratio by comparing him to this fucker. Well, I was in a balcony seat. Furthermore, the statue had previously been white. Yeah, no. If I had to like be with that man every moment of my life, I would be screaming too. I get it. I'm afraid this isn't sufficient evidence of the speech being pre-recorded. We had our answer long ago. The accused was the only one to leave the lecture hall. No, wait. There's got to be something that can prove that the speech was pre-recorded. According to the mock trial video, The speech started here and ended here. It was a little over 10 minutes, but I doubt anyone wants to be tortured again. Bro is indeed chewing on a feather. Yep. He's doing the thing that like some like farmers or cowboys do, where they have like a little thing of like wheat or other sticking out of their mouth. Just he has one of his hawk's feathers. A little off topic, but I have never seen a woman who hates Gojo Satoru. We need diversity for the Gojo hate club. I have not watched JJK. I don't mind him. I think he's cool. But, you know, no strong feelings because I haven't watched or read the series. So if I'm a gamer, I gotta chew on a CPU, please don't. Please don't do that. Yeah, or a pen. Some people use pens. I wasn't really a chewer. I wasn't really like a pen chewer or anything. I'm a lip chewer. I chew on my lips because you know, like if like I chew off like the like the skin on it, but that's about it. Alright, what the fuck? Okay, to be fair, if they deserve it, sure. If they deserve it, I mean, you know. It was only a little over 10 minutes. It felt like it went on forever. Do not eat neither the GPU nor the CPU, please. How'd you figure out how long it was? There, Athena? Easy, there's a timestamp in the top right. All you have to do is subtract the time the speech started from the time it ended. Yeah. The speech goes from the 10-minute mark to 20:35. Wait a second. I could swear I've seen the same interval of time listed among the evidence. Can I not look at it? Wait. Oh, wait, never mind, this is it. 10 minutes, 35 seconds! What is wrong with all of you? Can we limit the chewing to edible things? To things that are safe to eat? My god, guys! I don't know why I was giving the judge's voice to here or there. Maybe there's a way for me to use the speech time to show that it was pre-recorded. But Peter Yummy? No! Bad! Why do half the viewers want to eat computer parts? I don't know, something just snapped. Your lip is safe. Listen, I'm not eating my, like... And I'm not swallowing it. That's the thing, I'm not swallowing it. And you know, the skin, like... You know, like when you have like chapped lips, and there's like some like skin, like some like loose skin that you can like chew off. That's what I do, but I don't swallow it. I don't do any. I just chew it off, and then that's it. And that is not harmful. So you know what? Because c'est délicieux. I worry for all of you. Oh, shut the fuck up. No. It's funny to eat the inedible. It is. Anyway, the voice print analysis. My god, y'all. I would like the court to take a look at this and stop talking about eating things that should not be put in your mouth under any circumstance. This is... can I eat it? Can I eat the paper? Please don't, Your Honor. The voice print analysis that proved the voice on the tape... Let me try that again. The voice print analysis that proves the voice on the tape recorder belongs to our client. Yes, but didn't we just establish that the voice on the tape recorder was a fabrication? We did, but what I'd like to focus on is the noise that is also there. Noise. I don't actually know if a banana peel is safe to eat. That's a good question. Hold on. I think it actually might be. Hold on. No, that one I'm gonna look up because I actually don't know about that one. Yeah, they're edible. Yeah. They're safe to eat, surprisingly. Banana peel, I think with kiwi it's actually the same. You can actually eat it, just, you know, like that without peeling it or anything. Probably doesn't taste good. You know, like a banana peel is pretty bitter, but it's not dangerous. So I guess, yeah. Yes, the defense believes it resulted when the tape's previous recording was erased. And what do you hope to prove by that? The length of the noise is what's important. It's 10 minutes and 35 seconds in all. And what did the timestamp at the moment Professor Means began his speech? What did the timestamp read at the moment Professor Means began his speech? That would be exactly 10. Now let's fast forward to his long-winded exercise in boredom to the end. He is like right there. Okay, stop. The video timestamp now reads 2035. Based on this, we know the time it took for the speech alone. They're edible, now my curiosity to eat is dead. My god. Did you know that if you eat hundreds of bananas in a day, you'll die of radiation poisoning? Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what radiation poisoning specifically, but I do know that, like, it's not good. They eat it because it's too much effort to peel. You know what? As long as it's safe, fair enough. I get it. If I ate a mechanical keyboard, would my stomach make funny mechanical noises if something touched the bell? Actually, I did see a video of apparently this kid swallowing a dog toy, and every time they like laughed or breathed a certain way, it would actually start, it would squeak. So, fucking maybe. I don't know. Apparently my friend is a menace to society. She showed me an unholy book. I think she showed to me in school. She brought that thing to school. Define unholy. Define unholy. I mean, hey, I read my fair share of unholy manga in school, I suppose. Time to eat a toy squeaker. Don't! Do not! Don't! Do I need to get the spray bottle? All of you are disasters. Right, subtract 10 minutes and you get 10:35. 10 minutes and 35 seconds? Right, 10 minutes and 35 seconds. The same as the noise on the tape recording. I assume you all understand what this means. Professor Means' pre-recorded speech happened where the noise is now. Very no-no book? I mean, hey. To each their own, I guess. Johanne, welcome in. Still mad about the photograph meme reference that I made the other day? Well, you're gonna have to deal with it. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Because chances are I'm gonna make it again. And if you don't like that, then get the hell out. Respectfully. By which I mean, you don't need to like my jokes, but don't complain about them too much or you will be timed out again. Unholy book. Yeah, as in like a manga or depends on what we mean by like unholy and very like, you know. It depends. You seem rather confident, considering this is a mere happenstance match of numbers. But is it really just numbers? Oh god, there he is. Hi! The lab is conducting their study of the tape. So far, they found signs of overdubbing. But it's gonna take a bit longer to recover the audio that was erased. Oh, I just made a fucking, what's that song called? A fucking look at this photograph. A couple references like that. Because I think it's funny. The police are analyzing the noise as we speak. It won't be long until we know what was originally there. I love Athena's little pouty face, it's so cute. Now I'm sure of it. The professor was trying to create an alibi with the recording by pinning the crime on Junie. Well, he's not gonna get away with it. Not on my watch. Miss Sykes? I believe you are well aware of my methodology. Even if Juniper were the perpetrator, I would vigorously defend her as per my word. I'm gonna remove that one. And that is your one and only warning to please not use any of those words in my chat. Doesn't matter whether you can say it, I don't know that, and I don't want to have it in my chat. And to that purpose, I offer to be her lawyer. Alas, look what's happened. Let me see real quick. Let me do something real quick. Can I? All I've stated are obvious deductions derived from evidence and testimony. Why are you not? Game? Thank you. Truth be told, I had no intention of testifying. I had been keeping quiet for Juniper's sake. Also, yeah, I'm gonna hope for your sake that you meant Athena, because if not, then I mean that's just a straight up ban. If you didn't mean Athena, then you know what? Actually, no. I feel like I have been nice enough. So let's do something real quick. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. And for now, I'm just gonna do this, but I'm gonna check back later. I'm gonna take care of this later. Anyway, continuing on. Did I read that? I forgot. Truth be told, I had no intention of testifying. I had been keeping quiet for Juniper's sake. But now that you cast this blame upon me, I have no choice but to reveal the truth. You are disturbing! Uh-oh, this doesn't sound good. I will now reveal the truth behind why I had to pre-record my speech before the mock trial. I mean, yeah, you gotta give it to him. Like, his teeth are flawless. God, I wish I had those gums and perfect teeth. My teeth are crooked as fuck. I, Professor Means, always say what I mean and mean what I say by all means. I'm a mean what I say what I mean, might sound mean, but I say it anyway kind of guy. I had to. The defendant came to me with what she said Wait, what? The defendant came to me with what she said was very... Oh, okay, that sentence took me a while. The defendant came to me with what she said was very important and, by necessity, secret. She asked me to pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial. Juniper confessed to the murder and asked that I get her declared innocent in court. She also said I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi due to the pre-recording. Oh, fuck off. But when I said I would protect Juniper, I meant it because it's the humane thing to do. Is it now? So you're saying the defendant threatened you? My voice for the judge and Means is like almost identical, which I mean, I guess it's gotta be, because I can't really do deep voices anyway. So this has to be a lie. I mean, everything about it lines up too perfectly to be true. On this most consequential of occasions, let me be completely frank with you. But I thought your name was Means. I thought your name was Aristotle. Juniper has truly taken to heart my teaching that... I'm not gonna keep reading it! Fuck off! I don't believe you. When she asked me to defend her, she said I must also prove her two friends innocent. Her two friends, the witnesses? Correct. Hugh O'Connor and Robin Newman. I was to ensure all three walked free. All three were to achieve their dream. That was the result Juniper was seeking. And she was even willing to threaten me, her own professor, to that end. Okay, now. You, no doubt, had high praise for her ruthless tactics. Yes, well, that is why I vowed to vigorously defend her despite her threatening me. I call a lot of bullshit. Yeah, objection, nuh-uh. I will tell my kids to sleep early or Professor Means will become their teacher. Oh, God. Yeah, no, that'll scare anyone to bed. The fuck are those small-ass glasses for? That's a good question. That's a good question. What are those glasses? They're just fashion, I guess. I find Dual Destinies cross-examination theme lacking compared to others. I would have to hear the others, like, I would have to compare them direct. Maybe that's another, maybe that's another thing we can do. Another tier list of ranking Ace Attorney OSTs. Maybe. I'll write it down. That is a possible, an option, a possible idea for a future tier list. We're gonna be doing so many tier lists after we're done with this trilogy. And The Great Ace Attorney. We're gonna be doing so many tier lists. There was a time when lawyers merely sought the truth if they wished for victory in court. But alas, those days are over. Now in the defense of justice, order, and all that is good... Shut the fuck up! I am so sick of hearing that phrase. You and me both, Athena! Though it truly grieves me so, I must tell you this. Forsake the truth if it's victory you seek. Steel yourself for this new courtroom reality. That does it! He's gonna regret dragging those dismal, depressing ideas in here. Since he's already surrendered to the dark age of the law, it's up to me to fight it. Why so silent, Sykes-Donell? Something the matter? This is a court of law. It's no place for long-winded talks about idealistic principles. That's why I'm going to let the evidence do the talking. Let's not get carried away now, Miss Sykes. It will not do to have you attempting to discredit my doctrine. Do not force me to rectify the situation. Or what, huh? What you gonna do? No, go ahead and rectify it. Only if I lose and you win, that is. Alright, bitch. We played Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. Really like that cross-examination theme. I have not. I actually I barely know anything about that game. I do know it has some pretty good OST that I haven't really gotten to fully listen to yet, but every now and then I'll get when I like listen to this, you know, Ace Attorney OSTs, I'll get one from that game just by chance, and so far everything I've heard is pretty good. I've heard mixed things about the game itself, as you know, as I do with literally every Ace Attorney game that isn't the Great Ace Attorney, because apparently everyone just fucking loves that game. Like, the Great Ace Attorney is the only Ace Attorney game that I have not heard a single bad thing about. Which honestly makes me very curious to know what, like, how it manages to do that. So I am excited to get into that game after we finish this trilogy. But no, I've not played that game. I've not played the Professor Layton one. And hey, apparently, according to Capcom, that game doesn't even exist, you know? Apparently, according to Capcom, the last mainline game, apart from both trilogies, the Great Ace Attorney and Investigations, is Ghost Trick. Apparently, Professor Layton was just a hallucination. Lucas, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I like the guy in the gallery to the top, right of the door on the top row. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Gallery on the right, to the right of the door. Like from this angle, you mean? Or is that a door behind me? Is that a door? I guess it makes sense if that's a door. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Let's save. Let's save first. Because it's been a while. I doubt our client would come to you with something like that. You have a point there. If only Professor Cord had been alive, I suspect Juniper would have gone to her instead. So, our client came to talk to you after Professor Cord was dead. Oh, that's a door. Well, I didn't know that. The more you know. Let's go through this step by step, shall we? First, Juniper came to me that day. In that case, yeah, that guy is funny. Well, now he's hidden. Yeah, that guy, like with the mustache and everything, is he kind of looks like a normal Dekiller, like a non-assassin Dekiller. Dekiller if he's just out on a stroll. Thank God it was all a dream. Capcom trying to make us forget about Professor Layton crossover. Yeah, no, that was wild. Like, including Ghost Trick, which isn't even, it's not even Ace Attorney. It's not even Ace Attorney. And just, like, not even acknowledging the existence of that crossover is wild. I mean, to be fair, as much as I enjoyed that little, like, you know, that little special recap, whatever thing we got there, they also were, like, spewing some, like, that was not the only piece of bullshit that they spewed in that, or I guess didn't. Like, I don't know who thought it was a good idea to be like, yeah, no, you can start from any Ace Attorney game. It's fine. You're not gonna miss out on anything. It's fine. There's no continuity. Just start wherever you want. Like, who the fuck came up with that? Who thought that was a good idea? Are you suggesting it was our client who told you to fake an alibi? You have every reason to be surprised. I too was shocked when she told me that. Simply put, Juniper has a secret that she wished to protect that badly. Is he kidding me? That lie couldn't be further from the truth. The problem is, how am I going to expose it? It was an earnest request from an outstanding student. How could I possibly have refused? Apollo's bracelet gotta be fucking, like, cutting off any and all blood flow to his hand by now. Did you consider that a threat? Yes, but it's now you to whom she has passed her demands on to. Miss Sykes, you must realize that you too are being used by Juniper. Oh, fuck you! What? Your Honor, I ask that you too do not let her feigned weakness and innocence fool you. Juniper Woods is quite clever and extremely tough. And perhaps most important of all, she is a fervent follower of my teachings. Your Honor, the witness's testimony is nothing but an attack on our client's character. Very well, objection sustained. Thank you. So be it. Nevertheless, the fact that she threatened me is immutable. Anything by Shu Takumi is attorney. Well, technically, games 5 and 6 wouldn't be then. And even it was investigations. It was investigations or the Great Ace Attorney. One of the two, or maybe even both, were not written by Shu Takumi, if I remember correctly. They're pre-recording. How could you overlook such a threat? As a teacher, it's your duty to discipline students. Yes, well, perhaps I do have some serious reflection to do on this matter. Perhaps? Perhaps, you say? I suppose it was just wishful thinking on my part. I wanted to believe that Juniper hadn't actually committed murder and that she hadn't meant to threaten me. Please do explain. Long had I waited for a student who would embody my teachings. Does the witness realize what he's saying? Even the judge is like, do you know what the fuck you're talking about right now? Surely you must see the true meaning of my words. I am merely staying true to what I teach, and my methods are but a reflection of the times. Wow, his way of thinking is really warped, but I haven't heard any inconsistencies yet. I wouldn't be so sure. Really. The more he tries to avoid logical inconsistencies in his testimony, the more likely we'll see inconsistencies between his actions and words. This is a dark age in which we live. And there is much I would like to say on the matter. Please don't! Actually, I think we'd all be better off if you didn't. Get a partner that looks at you like Professor Means looks at his globe. That is true. Like, he is caressing that globe. The crosser is like the lost, I don't know how to pronounce that word, of Warhammer 40k. I don't know anything about that, but I'm gonna believe you on that, just because. I don't know. Why not? Because it's a humane thing to do. Well, I think the humane thing to do would be to tell you to go fuck yourself, actually. You were trying to protect our client? Yeah, right. Don't say anything to pin the blame on Junie. What a frightful look. I would ask that you not glare at me so. I have nothing but admiration for how Juniper was willing to go as far as to threaten me. That is why I am protecting her by any means possible. She has been a model student. Liar, you're trying to pin the blame on her. How am I gonna show that what he's saying isn't what he's really thinking? You cannot possibly overturn my claim, so isn't it about time you admitted defeat? After all, if my unassailable logic is not truth, then what is? If he thinks I'm gonna give in to his pack of lies, he's got another thing coming. I'm gonna find a hole in his story if it's the last thing I do. Even though he's rotten to the core, he's a total pro. I mean, that all made perfect sense. Yeah, but you can't believe a word he says. He's making this up as he goes along. He'll trip up on his own words yet. Time to see how consistently the professor's testimony matches up with his actual actions. Okay, let's see here. Came to you, okay. Allegedly after the murder, she asked me to pre-record my speech and came to the audio room during the mock trial. Confessed to the murder and asked that I get her declared innocent in court. Be something with the tape recording. The fact that he gave this to Hugh. Maybe this. Maybe the fact that he said that he'll protect Juniper, but he gave He still gave the tape to Hugh, which is like literally the #1 thing that pointed to her as the culprit. Oh, I'm a genius! So let me get this straight. You were trying to help Miss Woods. Huh, that's nothing more than a bold-faced lie. No offense, Your Honor. Such defamation of my character and your hair follicles, Your Honor. It is an outrage. Miss Sykes will clarify her statement, but leave my hair follicles out of it this time. Of course, Your Honor. Now, please take a look at this. Look at this videotape. The witness gave this tape to Mr. O'Connor. Then he slyly whispered, "Take this to the police and tell them you found it." There was no whispering, slyly or otherwise involved. I simply did that out of kindness. Kindness for what? What was your point here? What was the intention? The tape contained our client's voice. In short, it is incredibly damaging evidence. Why would it even exist if the witness wasn't trying to pin the murder on our client? They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but not yours. You never had good intentions, only lies to protect yourself with while blaming another. You, Professor, are the embodiment of the dark age of the law. Well, that was quick, and that wasn't even Simon! Why, you little... You dare call my teachings and methods lies? That is genuinely unsettling. I don't care who you are, that is... I don't like that. I don't like that in the least. Demis Legal Academy is a proud institution. It's the most powerful in the world. You'll never forget what true education and lawyering means once I'm through with you. Huh? Professor Means, what's with your hair and where did you get that blackboard? Quiet! No talking in class! Did you just fucking throw something at me? Well, apparently Athena didn't have max charm stats, or else she would have been able to evade that. Or was it charm? Which stat is that in P5? Which stat is it that lets you dodge the chalk? I think it's charm. I think. Aristotle is Spartan, apparently. Oh, interesting. Yeah, also, what is up with your head? Why are there cracks in your forehead? What is wrong with that? Dude! Eyes and ears up here, everyone. Homeroom is now in session. We'll begin with roll call. Athena Sykes. Uh-huh. Oh, here? Apollo Justice. I'm fine. I mean, here. Fool! The proper response is here, without any extraneous information. Ouch! I mean, here. Next, Your Honor. Here. C-Class, that's the proper way to answer. Simon Blackwell? Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get anything out of this, man. I appreciate the attempt, but this one's not gonna work. I said Simon Blackwell. Are you here or not? Yeah, you're not gonna get this one, dude. There's always one, isn't there? Well, then I'll just mark you absent. Now, get out of my class this instant. Get out? Very well, if that is your wish. Who am I to defy my homeroom teacher? Is he actually just gonna leave? Is that such a good idea? Prosecutor Blackwell is free of his shackles. Jesus Christ! Fulbright! Dude! Dude! Is it proficiency that is... I forgot which skill it was. It might be proficiency that lets you dodge the chalk in class in P5. I forgot. It's one of those. Yeah, Blackpool is like fucking get fucked. But also, I would prefer if we could keep Simon here, or at least Taka. You know? I don't know. Honestly, right now, the fact that Simon is here is kind of making me feel a little more safe. Even if he's not on our side, and he probably will cut us down too, at least he doesn't discriminate. You know? It just so happens I was a member of my high school's disciplinarian committee. But is that really so shocking? I love you, but what the fuck? Constabulary lapdog to teacher's pet. What a malleable mutt you are, Fulbright. Very good, Bobby. How do you know his name? You just earned a gold star and a promotion to head disciplinarian. All right, class is now in session. Why do I have the sudden urge to go to the nurse's office with a stomach ache? Main point, Juniper's the killer, I am innocent. Okay. Pay attention, I am not the killer, Juniper is. Hey, you know what? Props to him for being able to spin that ball for eternity. Or that globe for ever. This will be on the next test, so you had better be listening. Dexterity save for the electric cuffs. Roll 1. But, Professor, you created the phony tape to pin the blame on Juniper. Plus, you are the only one who could have proved the you could have moved the body during the mock trial. I was not at school. Athena, you disappoint me so, to think you would label me a murderer. Now pay attention. The murder occurred on the 23rd between 6 and 8 p.m. Oh, well, that's gotta be an easy one. But I was already at home by that time, so how could I have been involved in this crime? That's actually gonna be an easy one, thank you. Professor Means, can you really prove you had already gone home by that time? Can you prove that I was still at school? No, I can't. No, Athena, honey, sweetheart, sweetie pie. So you admit it. Well, you just earned extra credit for your honesty. Every time he slams that globe back into like its you know, into its position, I think he's just gonna throw it. But you have also earned yourself laboratory cleaning duties until you graduate. I do enough of that at the office. Who? Robin! No way, man! I totally object! Robin? I can't believe I fell for the professor's silver-tongued lies. Why, how dare you talk about your teacher like that? I'm not listening to you anymore, man! No way, no how! Now, I have a confession to make. You know those 2 statues that were on stage? I didn't make them all by myself! Statues on stage. Do I want to know where this is headed? Means spun the globe for infinity, meaning he made infinite energy, meaning he's one of the strongest characters in fiction. Oh no. I was able to finish one of them, but the last bell rang before I had time for the other one. So I asked Professor Means to make it for me. In other words, the professor was there on the stage after the last bell. Right. And it would have been way past 7 p.m. before he could have finished. Professor Means was still at school. This is certainly important testimony. The professor told me I'll take care of it. I thought my parents would let me be an artist if I said I'd made both statues myself. I'm so sorry for not telling the truth! Quick, somebody get this juvenile delinquent out of my sight. Simon, you're head honcho among the delinquents. Do something. Hell yeah! There you go! And who's in charge of the class pet around here? Not interested, but if you want a class in swordsmanship, I'm your man. Of course, only real blades will do. Hell yeah, that's my man! No swords at school. All weapons will be confiscated. Oh! Nurse! Nurse! Where's the school nurse when you need one? This man is delusional to the max. What about the bow? True. It would seem Psychstono seeks a showdown. Professor. In which case, you would do well to draw your staff quick as lightning. Very well, then I will just have to prove my innocence myself. The real lessons begin in second period. Prepare to be served, old school style. What is that? Oh, never mind. Your testimony, please. Everyone is done with this guy. I love it. Work of art. Okay. We're gonna take another tiny break here, which is actually good because ads are gonna run on Twitch any second now anyway. I'm gonna go get myself a snack because I am getting hungry. And we'll be back in about 10-ish minutes. Feel free to get up, get a snack, go to the bathroom, do what you gotta do. And after that, we will be back cross-examining this fucker. Might go to bed myself. That's also a valid option. And if you do, then I hope you sleep well. Where's the school nurse when you need one? Yeah, that's the only thing that is true. So like how this dude now looks better than the creepy... Honestly, yeah, he looks better now than he did with his fuck-ass smile. Anyway, I'll see you in 10 minutes. I'll let ads run on Twitch in the meantime, and yeah. not gonna lie, I forgot to switch to the menu so that you wouldn't hear the smacking anymore. Sorry about that. Also, I am back. However, I will take a couple minutes to eat my toast because I had to help out my granddad real quick, so I didn't have time to eat. I forgot about that. Okay, that's better. All the souls, welcome in. Thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I planned to switch to the menu, but I just forgot. So you were stuck with 10 minutes of of continuous smacking of a blackboard. But yeah, I'm gonna be here. Just give me like another 5-ish minutes. Ooh, cereal and blueberry bagel. That sounds good. I eat neither cereal nor blueberry bagel, but it sounds good. I decided to start cooking up a full course meal. Hey, you know what? Whatever works. Yeah, no, I don't think I would have been able to prepare a full meal in 10 minutes. So, yeah, I'm oh god, breadcrumb, toast crumb. I'm gonna make dinner after we're done with this case, though. Which shouldn't be too much longer, hopefully. I always say, and then it lasts another 3 hours. Honestly, yeah, I feel like at this point I'm just jinxing myself by assuming. Maybe I should just like lowball it and go, you know what? I think we're done. I think we'll be done in like another 10 minutes. So it'll be closer to an hour or so. Instead of saying, oh yeah, I think this will only be like another hour, and then suddenly it's 3.5 hours later and we're still not done. Or maybe I should just stop saying it. You know, that's also an option. Okay. I sped through my food, and now I am done. And now we can continue. The game auto updates to whatever you say. Oh god, no. Happy October, happy October, happy spooky month. Happy spook month. God, I hate having gappy teeth. Because it always takes so fucking long to get every little like food rest out out of those gaps. It's so annoying. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go back to smack smack. Now pay attention. Robin took over half a day to complete one statue. I, however, finished most of the other statue between 7 and 8:30 p.m. Okay. The defendant Juniper saw the two statues with her own eyes at 8:30 p.m. Completing a statue so quickly meant I could not leave the stage for a single second. How could I have possibly had the time to go to the art room and commit murder? You have a toothpick? No, I just usually use my fingernails. I have long fingernails, so that's usually works. Sparking Zero is releasing in just 8 days. Or 5 for me since I bought the most expensive Sparking Zero. I don't think I know that one. You're saying the defendant saw the finished statues. Precisely, she said so herself at the detention center yesterday. Her defense team was there and heard her say so too. Don't try to deny it now. Did we? I actually need a flashback for that because I actually forgot. Oh yeah. See, that's a good flashback because I actually forgot about that. Alright. The professor was there when that matter came up. Relaxing playing Atari 50. Nice. Lawyer punk means runners. That is not a game I'd want to play. Before I address the professor's charges, I have a question for Robin. How hard would it be to complete a statue like that in 1.5 hours? It would probably take me at least twice as LONG. So personally, I think it would be incredibly difficult to finish in that short a time. Yeah, that didn't exactly help our case. Wait, but Juniper said they were who knows if that even was that stat? Like, it could have literally been anything under that sheet, no? Sparking Zero is a Dragon Ball game. It's a sequel to a PS2 game that people really loved, and I spent 110 euros on it. Jesus Christ, well then it better be worth it. Oh, I think I skipped that last part. Was there anything, don't think there was anything big there. He's bound to slip over his own slippery means. Or to stumble over his own slippery means. Okay. This new one took over half a day. Can you please be a little more precise? Oh dear. What a wonderful question. She was having quite a tough time, you see. Prosecutor Gavin's statue alone took her from morning hours to the evening. Well, it is a rather large statue after all. Don't be silly, it merely exposes the difference between student and teacher. Most of the other statue, what exactly does that mean? Robin created the basic outline of Mr. Wright's statue before the last bell rang. I, in turn, completed the rest of it. I see. In academics as well as art, learning the basics is incredibly important. In short, you skipped the most important part of statue making, didn't you? Athena? Why, you insolent little! It is the practical applications built upon the basics that take so much time. Professors such as I mastered the basics a long time ago. Unlike Miss Fancy Pants here, who lacks all lawyerly fundamentals. Oh, quiet you. Now do you understand? I did not leave the stage until I was done. You accept the witnesses? Yes, just because I want to get to the other statements first. Wait, what? This is not a gate, like this is just like we're gonna go back to the other statements, right? I couldn't hear you. Say it louder this time. I can see that Professor Means never left the stage. That's right, but what took you so long? I was there at the stage the entire time. I couldn't possibly have committed that crime. I'm not gonna give up here. I'm afraid I have to side with the witness, Miss Sykes, and unless you have any further objections, I'll have to put this issue to rest. Not yet. The defense still has an objection. Athena, you've thought of something? Well, as I said, not yet. Oh, so it's time for legal smoke and mirrors. Not yet, Athena. It's not yet time to quit. It's at times like these, when it seems like there's no way out, that you have to force on your... Okay, no. I thought it was a smile one. I have to turn the case upside down. Instead of focusing on whether Professor Means could have gone to the art room, man, okay, I should focus on how he could commit the murder without going there. It seems our young lady has a real bona fide idea. And I'll use any means necessary, even casting stones if it'll distract her. Bitch! Who brought this bird to school? Wow, thank you, Taka. Sykes, don't know, if I hear one word of your usual jibber-jabber, I shall have your head. The murder occurred in the art room, yet the witness was on the stage. How do you propose to fill the vast gap between these two key facts? If I accept the premise that the professor was on the stage the entire time, the only answer is that we got something else wrong. Wait, that's it! Every last one of us made a huge mistake. We were totally wrong about... the suspect? Okay, hold on. If I accept the premise that the professor was on the stage the whole time... the answer is there's something wrong. The crime scene? But that would be weird. Obviously, the suspect is someone else. Do another Hugh O'Connor to save the case, to solve the case. Bean! Welcome in, Bean! How are you doing? God. We got something seriously wrong. In short, we should have never suspected Professor Means. Look at him! The man is innocent! He isn't the killer. If that's the case, then we're back to the defendant, as there are no other suspects. Did you see my Halloween look? I did not! Okay, is it Halloween or is it Halloween? Or is it both? Is it either or? I never know. I always say, like, sometimes I say Halloween, sometimes I say Halloween. I feel like it's Halloween, but no, I have not seen it yet. Obviously, the murder weapon was different. What if we got the murder weapon wrong? It's up. Fuck you. Really now? And what do you intend to label the murder weapon then? Huh? Oh, it was the clock from the art room. See? We got it right. They broke the clock, took one of the arrows, stabbed the woman with it, took it back out, and then just rammed the all into it for good measure. It is. Oh, fuck you both. Yeah, I was asking whether it's Halloween or Halloween. Like how the A there is pronounced. That was the question. Hollow Knight? Also, heard a lot of good things about that game. Don't think it would be my type of game, but it's Halloween. Okay, thank you. Perhaps you bludgeoned the victim to death with your duller-than-dull thinking. I'll give you a choice this time. Either you change your thinking or suffer a penalty. Wow, he's giving us a choice? But I know we got something wrong, so I guess I'll have the penalty. Check DMs? Hell yeah. 1 second, we're gonna go back. Let me see here. Discord, can you stop lagging? Oh, that is cool. Oh, I like that. Oh, that is neat. Oh, that cookie is so cute. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. That's a good one. Those are both very good. Spooky bean and pumpkin spice bean, based. The crime scene. If Professor Means was on the stage the entire time, then he must be the killer. Ridiculous! The defense has become utterly incoherent. Shut the fuck up for a second. No, it's just the murder wasn't committed where we thought it was. But, okay, then I'm wondering how. Continue, Sykes-Stono. He's giving us a chance. Okay, we're not dead yet. The murder was actually committed. Yeah. Can I save? Yes, I can. I would have said the stage. Wait, no, the stage doesn't make sense. Okay, so we're assuming not here. I mean, the stage would be the next option, but I don't. Okay, apparently that's it. Apparently that's it. Silk Song. Never heard of that. The greatest riddle of this case has been how the body was moved from the art room. But if the murder occurred on stage, that means the body was never moved at all. So what did they just stabbed her? And then he somehow he's just splattered the blood all over there? Is that what it is? Just check the pronunciation and it is. Then that doesn't tell me much. That alone could be pronounced either or, but I'm just gonna assume it's Halloween. Huh. Silly girl, when the body was found, there wasn't a drop of blood on the stage floor. Surely there would have been some blood if that's where the murder was committed. That's what I'm thinking about now. There wasn't any blood on the stage. Really? Oh, wait. Yeah, but wouldn't it have seeped through? I feel like it would have seeped through. Ah. It's true, there were no bloodstains. Oh dear. It's true, there were no bloodstains on the stage floor, but there was something on the stage that did have a bloodstain. And that would be this, the school banner. No blood would have gotten on the floor if this were under the victim when she was killed. Assuming assuming it's like I don't know what you call that, but like assuming the blood couldn't have like seeped through and left any, you know, left any traces that way. Huh. I mean, I guess traces is fine. They just said there wasn't a lot of blood there. They just said there was less blood on the stage than there should have been for the wound. So I guess that fits. There's only one worry on my mind during October. She is defrosting. I have no idea what you mean. I have no clue. British is Halloween. Okay. Oh my, that's quite a compelling theory. Don't. What is it now? My theory makes perfect sense. That was a pathetic attempt. You must put every inch of your body into your attacks. The autopsy states that the cause of death was loss of blood. Yet only a trace amount was found upon that banner. Where did the rest go? Yeah. Blood getting on there when the body was moved by wire makes more sense than not. Blood getting on there when the body was moved by wire makes more sense than not. Okay. Very good, Simon. Tell me, what's your first choice for higher education? My guy, he's in prison. I think his first choice might be to just walk free. Maria. Oh. Oh, yeah. Not much longer now. I'll write you the ultimate and recommendation letters. You're all but guaranteed to get it. Actually, the defense has something to explain that as well. We do? You do? We do? If there was only a trace amount of blood on the school banner, then there must have been something else the killer used to soak up the blood. All I have to do is figure it out. Wait, was that... Oh, the banner! That's why it was burned! I forgot about that! Why, it looks like there's some other piece of fabric on top of the school banner. It's the governor's banner that had been specially made for the school concert. Oh yeah, and he did say that it was like very high quality material, didn't he? Since it's on top of the school banner, the blood would have hit it first. It could have easily absorbed most of the blood like a dishcloth, and only a small amount would have soaked through the school banner below. So it makes total sense for the school banner to only have a little blood on it. But wait, the blood splatter in the art room. So that banner absorbed the blood like a dishcloth. Yes, that would explain it. The governor's banner was like a dishcloth? Surely it was at least towel quality. Ha! Simon, don't just stand there, do something! Stono, you are learning to wield a blade quite well. How will you respond when I come slashing at you like this? The remnant of a large blood stain was detected in the art room. But why would there be blood if the murder occurred on the stage, as you claim? That is the question, yes. The blood stain in the art room was faked. How? I'll tell you how. All that's needed was something that could transport the blood upstairs. Oh, yeah, okay. No, I get it now. I get it now, yeah. And that something was a piece of evidence we've just finished discussing. Yeah. To think you'd stoop so low as to present mere garbage to this court. Don't let Clavier hear that one. It's only garbage because someone tried to destroy it by tossing it in the incinerator. This is a very good theme. That someone was most likely the killer seeking to get rid of crucial evidence. The killer used the wire to bring the blood-soaked governor's banner to the art room. Then, the blood was wiped onto the floor to complete the ruse. It makes perfect sense. Perfect, I feel like it's a little bit of a stretch here, but it makes some sense. This is quite a development. To think the body was never actually moved. Hold it right there. The body must have been moved. How else do you explain that loud crash you heard during the mock trial? Honestly, that's kind of easy. If it wasn't caused by the body crashing onto the statues, then what was it? I hadn't thought of that. If that loud crash wasn't the body hitting the statues, then what was it indeed? The nod in the school banner shows that something was carried along the wire in it. So if that's true, I know what I have to find. Something that was in the art room before the murder, and then on the stage after. Bam! That statue! I believe it was the... I believe it was this statue that broke the other two. That was weird. I believe it was this statue that broke the other two, not Professor Court's body. The unique statue you see on the right, that's the pure white Lady Justice from earlier. Professor Court accidentally broke it while she was polishing it the day before the mock trial, and she put it that. She used her own unique artistic sense and technique to repair it, as you see here. Nobody would have guessed that it was originally Lady Justice. Huh. Perhaps you are onto something. Oh. But why, pray tell, would anyone move that scrap-heap relic in such a tedious manner? Excellent question, Simon. Keep them coming. You know why, but the fact that you won't acknowledge it shows how twisted you are. Wow. Lady Justice was moved during the mock trial. During that time, Professor Means was fabricating an alibi with his pre-recorded speech. If we consider the facts, and Lady Justice was moved in order... I feel like there's not going to be any funny dialogue here, so I'm just going to go with point us to the body. Professor Means used his pre-recorded speech to fake an alibi during the mock trial. He wanted to make it look like he couldn't possibly have moved the body. Moving Lady Justice was his way of pointing us to the body and cementing his alibi. That's quite a persuasive argument. For a while there, I thought you weren't taking the trial seriously. Well done! Why, thank you. Perhaps a twisted samurai, even? Oh dear. I'm gonna take another sip of water here. Oh dear. You should never underestimate me, Athena Sykes. Professor Means always means what he says and says what he means by all means. He's a say what he means what he says, might sound mean but he says it anyway kind of guy. Fine then. Say it already. I'm waiting. Twisted the Lady Justice before her death. Lady Justice twisted the professor. Not the twisting here. What? You're not even writing. The murder occurred the night before, but the body wasn't found until late the next day. Countless students passed the stage till they met in the lecture hall for the mock trial. The body would absolutely be found. I feel like I should have moved the chat onto the other side for this, but I don't wanna. It's almost over anyway. So answer me this. Why didn't anyone see the body that entire time? That can be explained by, if the victim was murdered on the stage and left there, the body would inevitably have been discovered. Are you auditioning to an auction house? And of course, there was nowhere to hide a body upon that stage. This is not good, Athena. Her claim is this close to being beaten to a pulp. I know, but we've come so far. And in the end, does it not even matter? Consider yourself schooled. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone. Every time I think he's just gonna fucking yeet that thing at someone. The killer is none other than Juniper Woods. It always has been and always will be. Just wait a minute. Oh, the power of the artist. Poor Juniper, she must seriously regret having asked you to defend her. And to add insult to injury, you nearly had Hugh convicted for murder. Surely you haven't forgotten that little fiasco. Athena's Sex attorney's badge is just for show. Oh, fuck you! Not only did you fail to defend your client, you also raised false charges against her friend. You have no right to call yourself a lawyer. You motherfucker. If this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain? I'll just have to make sure that doesn't happen then, won't I? Don't tell me I failed once again. Failed to save someone near and dear to me. I've worked so hard to become a lawyer and even study psychology. Has it all been for naught? Am I just doomed to relive that all over again? Yikes. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, I like the detail that widget also turned off or turned black. Athena, what's wrong? Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Relax, Athena. Breathe. It's not working. Everything's going dark. She is having a full-on panic attack. After all I've done, is this how it ends? Give me Junie. I couldn't protect you like I said I would. Robin! Hey! You leave Athena alone, man! She's the one who saved me! It was because of Athena that I could stop hiding and start living my life as a girl again. And she saved the friendship between Hugh, Juniper, and I. I think you're an awesome lawyer, Athena. One of the best. But I raised false charges against Hugh. And that's not all. I've done some seriously unforgivable things. What's the big deal? False charges are nothing to be scared of. And I'm not even mad at you. I should really be thanking you. You used legitimate means to expose my wrongdoings and give me a chance to re-examine what's important. Hey, that's sweet. But what does it matter if I can't save Juniper? I mean, the whole reason I've come so far is... Is it gonna be Junie? Yeah. Oh! It's not over yet, Athena. Even now, at this very moment, I still believe in you. Aww. I know you better than most people, Athena. And I know you'd never surrender to the dark age of the law like the professor did. Thank you, Junie, but I feel like I can barely breathe. I don't know what to do. Ah! Stop your bleating this instant. You look an utter fool. Prosecutor Blackwell? There is one who awaits you, is there not? Ah! And that is the reason you have studied so very hard. Are you prepared to give up on all that you have worked on thus far? It would not do to have you disappoint you-know-who. Oh god, okay, this one I have to screenshot. This one I have to screenshot. Wow, I love that. The power of friendship wins again. You know what? In this case, it makes sense at least. And in this case, she just needs a good pep talk. Oh, shut the fuck up. You're wasting your time. You have nothing on me. No evidence or anything else to establish my guilt. The bright, cheery, dark... Oh god, he has both things on the blackboard. I'm not reading that. You are helpless before the might of lawyers for whom the end justifies the means. Apollo! Don't worry, Athena, you're doing fine. The truth will always win against people like him. But, Apollo, what am I supposed to do now? Listen, all you have to do is take a deep breath and look back over the entire case. If there's truth to be found, and there always is, you're sure to find it. Now, let me see your smile. Remember what Mr. Wright said? There it is. There it is. Thanks, everyone. You don't have to worry about me now. It's such a cliche and silly quote or silly thing, but you know what? Sure. Athena Sykes is psyched and ready to rock. Prepare for your utter defeat. And there we go. Okay, here we go. We are really getting to the end now. Blackwell's my favorite prosecutor. I think he might. I don't know if I love Blackwell as much as Edgeworth. Clavier is definitely at the top. And honestly, the rest of them, well, it might be. I don't know. It might be like, of the prosecutors we know now, it might be Clavier, and then Blackwell, and then Edgeworth, or Edgeworth. I don't know. These two are kind of fighting for second place. Justifies ends means ends the ends the justification of the means ends the. Did you ever have a dream where you could end and then you Professor Killed wasn't Court in the art room. Professor Court wasn't killed in the art room. She was killed right where her body was found. Not gonna lie, I forgot about Godot. I don't think I like Godot as much as Edgeworth and Blackwell. He might... I don't know. Clavier is definitely up top. And after that, it might be Edgeworth and Blackwell and then Godot? I think my least favorite prosecutor, you know, excluding the Paynes, obviously, so far might be Francisca. But even then, I like Francisca. So even my least favorite is like a 6 to 7 out of 10, you know? At least. I love all the prosecutors. Professor Cord wasn't killed in the art room. She was killed right where her body was found. We know because there wasn't any time to move the body there from somewhere else. That means the body had to have been hidden somewhere on stage until it was found. Let's think along these lines and see where it takes us. First up, when did Professor Means remove the body from its hiding place? What was he doing right before the body was discovered? He was using the span of time his fake alibi created to move the body to where it would be more easily spotted. The only time Professor Means could have removed the body from its hiding place... During. It was during the mock trial, specifically during the speech. Professor Means moved the body to an easily seen location during his long, pre-recorded speech. The professor also moved something to the stage that wasn't there before, specifically the white statue. During the mock trial, Professor Means wrapped the the White Lady Justice in the school banner and sent it zipping down the stage with a crash, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. He drew attention to the body and made it look like the murder occurred in the art room. But was there anywhere to hide a body on that stage? Ow, I poked my eye. Ah, I just poked my eye. Ha. Okay. Francisca has some great lines. At least I like the foolish fools. That is true. She does have some good lines. Your least favorite is from the next game. I have seen a couple people say that. Personally, I remember liking him, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Conclusion rationalizes the technique. No, there had to be some place. Wait a second. How about something that should have been finished but was only mostly done? Something was used to cover the body up. But it didn't draw undue attention because it looked like it belonged there on stage. In that way, no one would suspect there was a body hidden inside. What was already on the stage and capable of concealing a body? I mean, the banners were there. The right statue, the Gavin statue. Capable of concealing a body. No, the banner would have been obvious. It has to be one of the statues, but which one? I'm gonna say Claviers just because. Nope, that's not it. Inside the prosecutor statue? No, that wouldn't work. Robin made the statue himself. Oh, right. It's a Phoenix statue because Means made it. Bam. I know the Mr. Right statue was never actually finished. The body was wrapped under some cloth to hide what was really inside, cleverly disguising it as the boss's statue. Here's the thing. I feel like you should have smelled like a. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, it is October, I think, right now here. Is it? I think it's, yeah, it's October, so it would have been colder. But still, I feel like you would have smelled a corpse that had been out for, like, over 12 hours. I feel like...
Nice. A-OK hand.
Thank you for the bit! Thank you, souls! I feel like... you would have smelled something funny. Number 1 is Edgeworth, and number 2 is Blackwell. Will not reveal the next in lines because it may spark a debate. I mean, hey, I welcome debates. Just, you know, outside of... You can save it for the... like, the post-game discussion. I plan to, like, do a stream after we finish this game where I just, we're just gonna have a nice Ace Attorney focused stream, just chatting and yapping. So, hey, any and all opinions that relate to this game, it might as well. Or, you know, same with the next game. Miss Newman gave up on the right statue, yet Professor Means finished it in a single night. What an impressive feat that was. No, his so-called work of art deserves none of our praise. That's because it was only a facade to hide his real work. The murder of Professor Court. Come again? I'm afraid I don't follow. He hit the body by making it look like the statue of... Nope. He hit the body by making it look like the statue of Mr. Right. With the body wrapped under a piece of cloth, it looked just like a statue. You would have... Ugh. I second that. What? Now this is getting interesting. This is getting preposterous. How would such a thing even be possible? We'll never know until we try. Uh-oh. I think I know where this is going. It took a couple of days or even weeks for the FNAF 1 pizzeria to receive complaints about odor from the dead bodies in the animatronics, so anything's possible. That is true. That is, you know what? Can't argue with that. Okay, Apollo, time to turn me into a reasonable likeness of Mr. Right. Okay, while she stands there like this, I'm gonna pour myself some more water. Okay. I'm going to pose like the statue, like so. And now I want you to wrap me up in a cloth so that I look like a statue. I hate to ask the obvious, but where am I supposed to get this magical cloth? I'm afraid that isn't the right color, Mr. Justice. Well, given how sudden the request was, it's kind of the best I could do. Alright, I think that about does it. Athena, can you breathe? Can you breathe in there? Well, what do you think, everyone? Do I look just like a statue of Mr. Right or what? Where did we get that cloth from? Where did we get this from? Taka's like, what the fuck is going on? Looks like some random person to me. Orange statue's a pair of busts. Phoenix Wright has that spiky hair on the back of his head. Forget the hair, the statue's head is way bigger than your average person's anyway. You gotta hand it to me for trying anyway. Wait, that's it, the hands! And that's why they were tied up. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. The marks on her wrists indicated that she'd been tied up. Apollo, tie me up in a new pose. Wait, you're not in... Oh! Athena! Wait, you're not into this kind of thing, are you? What? No! Besides, it was your idea! Just tell me how to tie your hands already! That's good. It's Gumshoe's bed sheet. He sleeps in the back alley outside the courthouse. No! Mans doesn't even have his own apartment! Professor Cord's wrists were tied together, and I can't help but think that it's related. How did I arrange myself to match to... Oh, you bet I'm gonna take advantage of this one. The fact that we have the goofy-ass music means I have to pick every wrong option first. Behind the back, come on. How about tying my hands behind my back? You sure? What about the spiky hair on the back of the head? I don't have this massively long hair for nothing. Just use some super glue to bond it into place. This is so dumb, I love it! Fool, you shall ruin your hair. Lucky for you, no such glue residue was found on the victim. Look at Simon looking out for her. Huh? Oh, and you're right, you're right. Whew, you had me all worried for nothing. Nothing? You mean? If the body stayed in the same pose until it was discovered, then I really just need to think how it could look like the boss's hair. Objection! Tie both of my hands in an objection pose. You sure? Oh, I know. The boss is right there. Go pull some out and you can glue it on. Go pull some of Phoenix's hair out and just glue it on. Okay. He just goes along with it. Oh, this is amazing. Ouch. Oh, what do you think you're doing, Apollo? Apollo was ready. Sorry, Athena, I couldn't do it. Don't be such a wimp. Oh, how unfortunate. And I was so looking forward to seeing where that was headed. Oh, man. This is the best part of the trial. I love how Apollo, just like, no hesitation. Just no hesitation. He was like, alright, got it. Mr. Wright, get over here. He let off some steam with those pulls. Like he let out some steam right there. I know that he enjoyed trying to fucking pull Phoenix's hair out. Oh man. Oh boy. Apollo will be taxed for the coins he finds on the pavement after this. It's all Apollo's fault. Guess I better think of something else. Hey! Oh dear. Okay, I'm not gonna reload. It's fine. Oh, that's awesome. That is lovely. Apollo, tie both of my hands behind my head. See, this makes it possible to fake the spikes on the back of Mr. Wright's head. Sure, but then what about the statue's arm? With both arms behind your head, you can't exactly complete the pose. Yeah, it would be awfully hard to make the objection pose like this. Can't help thinking you've forgotten something, Athena. Something on the body that you don't have right now. The arrow? The...
Gotcha good with wrong options.
Thank you for the thank you for the bit souls. Yeah, no, the wrong options in this one were good. Alright, there was an arrow sticking out of her side. Okay, Apollo, take that and plunge into my side. Whoa there. What? Are you crazy? Fine, then go get some duct tape. Rapido, schnell. Alright. I don't need to know other languages to know bossy when I hear it. Oh god, favorite part of the trial. The fatal arrow to the side. Spiky hair created from 2 hands. Look at her. A masterpiece in the making. Now, cover me with that cloth. But remember to make the arrow stand out, okay? This is great. This is peak Ace Attorney. Mommy, the arm's too short. Shh, remember your indoor voice. Remember your indoor voice, dear. Nobody's buying it. The arrow's nowhere near long enough. But what else could you use for the arm? Still won't give up, eh? I must commend you, if only for your spirit and determination. Aren't you? Welcome back. Hello. Well, of course she's not giving up. After all she's put me through, she owes me an explanation, and one that makes sense. Homeboy looks different. He sure does. Oh! Maybe I should have reloaded. Maybe I should have reloaded. Well, no way to go but forward now. I guess I better get it right this time. Oh, yeah. Professor Cord was murdered when she stopped by the stage to see Professor Means. If it wasn't premeditated, he must have used something close at hand in his little ruse. Apollo, show me those stage setup photos again. Can you even see them? Like that? Right now? Okay, hold on. Please, 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 please be in this photo. It has to be. Is it just the staff? Or, you know, the globe thingy? Is it... Is it that? Got it. I know what he used for the armor and the statue of Mr. Wright. This is absurd. There is no such thing in this photo. Don't play dumb with me, Professor. It's the staff you have right there. Slam. Everyone failed except me. This is the spear of a great legal warrior. Whatever, just hurry up and lend it to me. Yeah, she's keeping it up. The length is perfect. Mr. Wright couldn't possibly object to such an awesome arm. Okay, go for it, Apollo. Sure, I'll give your arm a hand. Cloth and binding coming right up. Oh god, I love this. It's so stupid. I love it. It's a bit... I guess. Yeah, you sure? Yeah. It's Phoenix Wright! Look, it's a famous lawyer! That's definitely him. Might know that pose anywhere. We did it, didn't we? God, Jesus Christ. Well, am I not the spitting image of the legendary Phoenix Wright? The man who will bring us out of these dark ages and into an era of brilliant golden light. Golden light, all I see before me is the pink specter of a man. Athena is having a time. That's just because Mr. Wright likes this statue. He's positively tickled pink. Get it, Apollo? He's tickled pink. Ah, that joke deserves a pink slip. Look at them messing around. I love them. They're so stupid. It seems the Galleria is quite impressed with the defense's sharp thinking. You know what? I'm gonna take a screenshot of that, just because. And the witness? The resemblance is nothing more than a coincidence. Not so fast there, Buster. Unfortunately for you, I can prove my theory to be more than mere coincidence. To prove that the spear was thrust into the victim, all I have to do is... I don't think there's anything funny here, so let's... Wait, actually, I do want to see... I do want to see this one. That spear might actually be a staff. You know nothing, little girl. What's that supposed to mean? Spears are far more dashing than staffs, staves, whatever. While this is all very interesting, it has little, if anything, to do with the issue at hand. Okay. Just in case. I think Athena's going insane from claustrophobia and being tied up like that for at least like 20 minutes now. Yeah, she held that pose for long. You know what? Credits to her. I think you can just test it for balloon. We had assumed the victim's jagged wound came from the arrow being forcibly shoved in. But if the wound was from that spear instead, then we should be able to detect traces of the victim's blood on it. Your Honor, a brief recess, if you will. By any means possible. What if I get rid of my spear? Wait, what if I burn it? Is he just blurting out what he... My guy? He's like, call a recess so I can think of how to get rid of this really damaging evidence. If I do that, I'll be found innocent. Yes, I'm innocent, I tell you. Surely you don't expect us to take lectures from you now? Now I ask you in the gallery. Help me decide the professor's fate. Okay, that's funny. 30% salary cut? What is happening? It's a G for Gavin. Oh, there go his teeth. His dying message with a G for Gavin. The real culprit was Clavier Gavin all along! Prosecutor Black. Well, what has become of our witness, Aristotle Meats? It is as Sykestone suspected. Blood was detected on his stuff. He has admitted to his heinous crime. All of it. He shall join us in the clink tomorrow. His teaching skills can be put to good use there. Yeah, this breakdown was I loved this breakdown. Oh god, 1 second. Ah! Great. He'll teach felons that the end justifies the means. So much for rehabilitation. Hopefully him and Christoph Gavin never fucking cross paths. Can I ask what the professor's motive was? Huh. I could barely make out a word he said on account of his shattered teeth. One of Blackwell's fellow inmates was once a surgeon. Why not a former dentist too? I eventually had him put pen to paper. Turns out Professor Means was the one taking bribes. Souls, thank you for the stretch. Yep. Oh. Okay. I have a... Nope, we read that. I think my favorite breakdown from the ones we've seen is the 6-2 one. I don't think I remember that one. So we'll see when we get there. The victim had suspected him after a report from the class snitch. That led her to question him at length the day of the killing, right there on that stage. The result? The heinous crime that was brought before this court. The fool, like Newman, had come to know of the script's contents via the victim's note. It seems he came up with a plan to stab the victim with her own, all in order to make the killing look like the one in the script and thus frame the defendant. But that scrap of paper with Hugh's name had the same mark as Professor Court's planner. Maybe that wasn't the... Wait. I was gonna say maybe that wasn't Court's planner in the first place, but... Oh. Those planners are bestowed upon all students graduating at the top of their class. Really? So then... Indeed, once upon a time, Professor Means was also awarded the same notebook. The handwriting is being analyzed now, but like as not, the scrap belonged to him. This too was evidence of the bribery scheme that the victim had obtained. Blah. Knew that Constance Cord was clean, and that only Aristotle Means took the bribes. To think a professor would murder a colleague, then try to pin it on the student. If this is the dark age of the law, then we can only hope that a brighter future awaits. And the first step is to hand down my verdict for a promising young lady. This court finds the defendant, Juniper Woods, guilty as fuck. Not guilty! Let's go! I wish you all the best on your road to becoming a courtroom judge, and hopefully you'll do better than me. Should not be hard, but we will need young people like you if we ever hope to restore the law to its former glory. Fucking what glory? Yes, Your Honor. I'll work as hard as I can. Maybe one day I'll be able to work with all of you to make a difference. Proudly serve Professor Cord's memory. Do not let her death be in vain. That's the last thing I expected to hear from him today. Hey, good on him. Court of the Judge. I wonder how Means looked as a kid. Did he look exactly the same just because he's basically a statue? Honestly, I wonder. I'm still not over the fact that there were cracks in his head. Like, was he just wearing is he just wearing like a head, like a plaster head? I don't know. Thank you, Athena. I really mean it. It was nothing, really. I can take the biggest tangled mess of a case and unravel it just like that. I don't know, you look pretty wound up there at the end. Literally and figuratively. You look pretty hungry for a knuckle sandwich, Buster. I want to thank you too, Apollo. Ah, don't mention it. The way you were always there for Athena when she was in a bind, and at the detention center where your smile gave me hope when there was none. And this is where it starts. It was like the warm rays of the sun shining down on peaceful woodlands. I think you're an absolutely amazing person. Thanks, Juniper. That means a lot to me. He has no clue. But I still have lots of work to do. And I can't wait till we see you on the judge's bench. I promise you I'll get there someday. That's why until that day, I'll... Guys, I've got some big news. I mean, this is huge. Oh, am I interrupting something? No, Truzy, you're fine. You're fine. Hello, sweetheart. I miss you. No, it's okay. I think. So, what's the big news? The school festival. It was supposed to have been cancelled after what happened, but we just got a call. In memory of Professor Constance Cord, who worked so hard to make it happen. The festival is being extended one extra day until tomorrow. Really? All right. Cutscene! No, I don't want to. Oh, apparently. Okay, never mind. God, I love his Japanese voice. You are so stupidly pretty. Are those actual chords he's... What were those chords? I think it was like right behind me so you couldn't really see it, but those looked like actual chords. Wait, is that a... I couldn't see it fully, but it looked like something F. Well, no, not F. Maybe. Wait. I couldn't see it properly. Maybe I'll look at that later again and see if those are like actual like chords and if they are the same. Like if I try to play those. I don't know. Wow, that was so much fun. School festivals are amazing. I think you and Robin are getting a little carried away. Ah, your singing voice, Juniper. I could melt my H-E-A-R-T. Mr. Wright, thank you for the training seminar. Oh, right. Just remember, the objection pose is all about attitude. Oh, and congrats on your mock trial win. No, Robin had you for a while there. Oh, so they repeated that too. I did, didn't I? But I'm just glad we're back to how we used to be, thanks to Athena. And you know what? I think I'll stick with becoming a prosecutor after all. I'm going to make up for my mock trial loss by winning the real deals in court. Mock trial loss? What loss? Wait, did they reprise the trial and Q won? Oh, wait. Right! So is that actually a thing now that you're gonna do, or was that also... did Miriam also cook that bullshit up? So, does this mean it's really gonna happen? Juniper, there's something I've been wanting to say to you. Huh? Oh, is he going to do what I think he is? Why do I have a feeling he's not gonna do it? Why do I have a feeling it's gonna be something else? Juniper? Can we still be friends? You know, best friends like we've always been? Aww, you know what? This is actually even better. Best friends? Hugh, weren't you going to profess your love for Juniper if you won the mock trial? No, I was going to confess that I'm not a genius and that I'm really 25 years old. But you already dragged it out of me during the trial. Whoops! Listen, Hugh, you too, Robin. Miriam? Oh, she was there! Me too? Miriam's got this tactical espionage action stuff down to a science. I've been thinking. It's up to us to put an end to the dark age of the law. If we can. Let's all work together to usher in a new age where winning only results from the truth. In the end, never justifies the means. Count me in! I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm guessing that's an agreement? Best friends forever, huh? No matter what anyone says, nothing beats true friendship. You bet! And what about your BFF Apollo? Aren't you a bit old to be using that word? But yeah, he's the best friend. He's the best friend a guy could have. Which reminds me, we're supposed to meet up and gossip about the new girl in the office. Hey, no talking about me behind my back. So what kind of guy is he anyway? Well, if I had to describe him in one word... And so, after some slight arm twisting, Apollo promised to bring me to meet his friend. Unfortunately, that promise was never meant to be fulfilled. For not long after, their friendship was mercilessly severed by fate. And the bonds between us began to fray and unravel as well. One of the first cutscenes. Even now, those words continue to ring in my ears. The discord in our ever-cheerful Apollo's voice made him sound so cold and distant. Why, Apollo? Why? Why would you leave us all behind? I do think it's funny. This is the end. I do think it's funny that like they're making this leave of absence so dramatic. Like in the context, it makes sense because Athena's like this was not a normal leave. Apollo was clearly like very much like something was clearly going on, But like without context, it really you're just like, what do you mean? Like, okay, so he's taking some time off. Sure, good for him. And but yeah, within the context of what's happening with Apollo and stuff, it makes sense. Hell yeah, we'll save. And that shall be it for today. Hell yeah! We have 2 more cases left. And it seems like we shall be going back to the present. Honestly, I don't remember. I remember a good chunk of these next 2 cases, but honestly, I don't remember them even being 2 cases. I remember this whole last part of the game being one big chunk. So I don't know. Anyway, we shall be ending stream here for today. The next stream will be either tomorrow or on Sunday. I will update you on that on Twitter because I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But yeah, next stream we shall be starting case 4. Yeah, it is a big chunk. I know, like, it's these 2 cases are like very intertwined. I just didn't remember them being actually like 2 cases, but yeah. Anyway, I didn't mind the end of this case. I feel like this case, it dragged on a little. Well, actually no, I didn't mind it. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. And I think that's kind of around. Ow! Ah! My upper lip hurts. Okay, I guess that's a good. That's my cue to end here. Ow! Yeah. See you all either on Friday or Sunday. Thank you for watching. Ow! Stay safe. Take care. Have a lovely rest of your day, night, whatever time it is for you. And goodbye. Ow.